Just do it!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm just gonna give you a little update on some Thor: Love and Thunder news. Uh, they had begun filming a couple days ago, and some pictures from the set been floating around social media, and I have come across them. As you can see here, we got Chris Hemsworth returning as Thor, and it appears that let's see, Fat Thor looks to be gone, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like Thor done shed them pounds. He is no longer looking like melted ice cream per rocket in Infinity War. What was that Endgame? So yeah, Thor done slimmed up. See, got the guns back, and I was also reading about this, and making that I just came up on this because I was actually over here reading this article over on LRM online. Yeah, and they were just talking about Thor on some set photos that got released. I seen the tweet here and I clicked on it, took me there. But as you see, there are more. You got pictures of not just Thor, but we also have pictures of a Nebula, who after Endgame we remember was still alive, and her, Thor, and the Guardians of the Galaxy were gonna set out to try to locate Gamora, because we never found out what happened to her after Endgame, whatnot. Did she get snapped too because she was with Thanos? You know what I'm saying? At first, so we don't know what happened. But as you see, Nebula, she's still there, still looking like the same Nebula from Endgame. And then we got Krieg, I believe this is his name, Kraglin. Yeah, Kraglin. There we go, Kraglin. This was Yondu's second in command. He now you can notice that he has the Yondu's fin on his head, the one that he was able to create control the arrow with. You know what I'm saying? What? I'm not talking to you. I'm not whistling. I was just doing whistle out. Come on, man. I'm filming the video. Here. So yeah, as you see, we got Kraglin, who's now adorned in some new gear, and he's rocking Yondu's fin. So that's also, badass. But yeah, these are the pictures that I really wanted to get into, because I had seen these earlier, and yeah, man, your boy Thor, he looked like he's stealing a little inspiration from what's the Thor name? Thunderstrike Thor, I believe. You know what I'm saying? Probably got a little bit of the unworthy Thor going on. You know what I mean? Take a look at this man. Look at the gun show. Check out the Thriller jacket. You know what I'm saying? Look at the 1980s hair, man. We got the braid alongside. Hey, he still got Stormbreaker, if you see right here. He still got Stormbreaker. So Stormbreaker is still a part of his arsenal. And I know we noticed, let's get another shot. We got Chris Pratt right here, who playing Star-Lord. And it looked like he got some new gear on his damn self. Like he trying to rock the beard as well. Because I don't think Star-Lord was a beard, right? He more didn't he rock a mustache in his Guardians of the Galaxy movies, I believe? I think so. I don't know. I may be mistaken. But yes, they started filming earlier this week, or earlier last week, I believe. And according to LMR Online, Thor Ragnarok Thor Ragnarok. So I'm looking at that right. Thor: Love and Thunder is set for February 18th, 2020 release, ladies and gentlemen. So if you're not up to date on your MCU news, then with WandaVision rolling full into episode 5, you know what I'm saying, and everything that's going on over in that show, plus everything else that Disney Plus is going to be offering, you're gonna want to stay connected to Disney Plus. You're gonna want to stay connected to the MCU because, like I said before to other friends of mine, I don't know exactly what the Marvel Studios has planned after Endgame. It kind of seemed like everything just slowed down. You know what I mean? And then you know COVID come through. You know what I mean? And it just made everything even slower or whatnot. But a lot of these movies had already either one begun filming, had already been cast, or you know were getting ready to start filming. You know, and this was one of them. So fortunately, they actually were able to get ready, get going with the filming and whatnot. And Taika Waititi and the rest of the gang, these guys, they have great chemistry together. And ever since they redesigned how Thor would, be presented in the MCU, as you notice in Thor 1, it was kind of more of a, somber tone of Thor, that they didn't know how to introduce him. And I wasn't a Thor fan, you know what I'm saying, of his movies. I wasn't a fan of his movies, of the first two movies. It was like, you know what I'm saying? But when they came out with Ragnarok, and you got to see Taika Waititi and the gang just, open themselves up to, develop, to basically bringing these characters to life. It turned the whole movie around, and Thor became one of the better movies of the MCU. Then, you know what I'm saying? And with Thor Love and Thunder, we supposed to be having Lady Thor, was that Jane Foster Thor? And yeah, I mean, it's just like you said, we just went over these photos and whatnot, and that's pretty much where we at right now. So I'll keep you posted on, more things, more news that's going on with Thor: Love and Thunder, as well as any other news that's going on with the MCU. And I'm trying to get my shit together with information on Disney Plus. So, though I have been watching WandaVision, you know what I'm saying? I just, I don't do Disney Plus all that much. I mean, they got the Mandalorian and whatnot, and a couple old school movies that I enjoy watching and whatever. So yeah, Disney Plus pretty cool. So I recommend you get, especially in a time where we just gonna be sitting our asses at home for a lot. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, appreciate you for coming by the video. Don't forget to drop a like down below if you looking forward to Thor: Love and Thunder. You know what I'm saying? Because after Thor Ragnarok, man, I think Taika Waititi done turned Thor up to exactly where it needs to be, important in the MCU. Now, I think, if I'm not mistaken, in this movie, the villain will be played by Christian Bale, and I believe that the villain he will be playing will be the God Butcher. Yeah, he's a god. He hunts down and kills gods. I have to grab his mouth. Let me see if I can go roll across his name. Man, I'm telling you, this movie gonna be legit. It's gonna be enjoyable. Yeah, and we hadn't seen. There are no pictures of Christian Bale's character online, who he's supposed to be playing online yet. But if you look here, let me go find it. Let me see if I can roll across. Gore. I thought I was gonna say Core, but it's Gore, the God Butcher, and this is who Christian Bale is supposed to be playing in this movie. So yeah, Gore the God Butcher. He's pretty much, his family, his backstory. His family used to worship gods and stuff. And, they worship gods like Thor and whatnot, because Thor and the Asgardians are pretty much the guardians of the 9 realms or 8 realms or however many realms we have here. And he blames the gods for his family dying. And with all that anger and that hate and that rage, you know what I'm saying? He I would say he became in control of a symbiote like suit, and that's how he forms his weapons and whatnot. If you That's how he forms his weapons. If you can see right here, if you pull this up, you see his sword is like a necro sword or whatnot. And it's like the Venom symbiote. So we could be seeing some, you know, Venom symbiote action in the MCU within Thor: Love and Thunder. But yeah, that's gonna be your villain for the movie, and I'm pretty sure with being as the Guardians of the Thors with the Guardians of the Galaxy, Thor is a god, and Peter is a pseudo god. You could say. I don't know, man. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll keep the news coming to you. Appreciate you for coming by. Drop a sub on the channel and a like on the video if you're new, and hit that bell for notifications so you can know when I get to putting down some more information for y'all. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you will, have a good day.